pretty impressive, this cathedral. Looks like it's Elizabethan. And then you've got the clock tower over here. Very impressive. And then the Octagon. No mai, haere mai, and welcome back to MEMS Journeys. So in this video, I'm in Dunedin. And if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I've been showing you places that I've been visiting all the way down the east coast of the South Island. And now in this Dunedin place, I meet up with a relation of mine, of our whānau's. His name is Mark, and he is also a very talented kaitāmoko and kirituhi artist. So I'm very happy to meet up with him. He's of the same iwi as me, Kati Mamoe, and I went to him to have some kirituhi with an indigenous aspect to it. My father's people are descendants of those who did the rock drawings, cave drawings in New Zealand, in the South Island, and so I just had these done. The first one is the bird man, and the second one is the shark, which is pretty hard to see like this. And so I'm just going to show you him, and then I spend time walking around Dunedin and the place, and I came across a group of protesters in the Octagon, which is always very exciting, because protest to me is about people wanting a better society, a more inclusive society, better health, education, freedom, all that sort of thing. And it brings out the passionate side of people, and I just love it. I think these protesters maybe they don't do it very often, but they were there giving it their best shot. And later on, Prime Minister Luxon turned up, and then he got a bit overwhelmed and took off. So, yeah, I just hope that they get somewhere in their protest. More power to them. Anyway, so I'm going to go now, and you can watch the rest of the video. Just a little walk around Dunedin, and then that protest activity, which was very exciting. So take care, and don't forget, whenever you're out there in nature, only leave your footprints. Whenever I go around any city or travel in any area, I try to get an idea of what it's like there. And I've noticed that every city has its own āhua, as we say, its own personality, the way the streets are set out, the eateries that are available, the kind of architecture that's around, the nature and the makeup of people that live there. And I found that Dunedin it's very Scottish. There's Dunedin, there's Invercargill, there's Fortrose, there's quite a few places down the bottom of the South Island with Scottish-like names. But Dunedin, the name for Dunedin and that area is Otepoti. That's the Māori name, the original name. And so walking around Dunedin, Otepoti, I found that it was just very interesting. And the architecture is it looks Elizabethan, gothic, Edwardian, very old Englishy kind of Scottishy kind of architecture. Very beautiful, very imposing. and very present, you know, quite, you couldn't miss it. The other thing about Dunedin too is it's a very hilly place. So if ever you go for a walk, you are going to be climbing up hills. Even in the buildings, you will be climbing up stairs because of the way that the buildings have been built on those slopes, those sloping, hilly hillsides of Dunedin. Dunedin is also a student town, and that's obvious. There was a lot of young people there, and it's quite good to see a lot of young people around. Here, I saw more young people, more studenty people, and young people there than I saw older people around my age. So that was kind of nice. Um, so I stayed there for 4 days in Dunedin, had a good little catch up with my cousin Mark, and had a good time looking around and taking photos and things like that. But I was glad to leave by the fourth day. By then, the rains had also kind of faded away. And I headed off down to a place called Fortrose, where we also have a little bit of family history down there. And that Fortrose has also got a Māori name. And so I went down there, and talk about a cold, isolated place. It definitely was, but I loved it. And so that's where we'll be going next, and we'll catch up then. Okay. Sort of go up there, but people are protesting.
Hey, like us. Follow it.
From them. Tax cuts, health cuts, and the Palestine issue.
Santa's not still got a megaphone. What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it? Now. You say cutbacks. We say fight back. You say cutbacks. We say fight back. You say cutbacks. You say cutbacks. Build it what we want. Build it right. Build it once. Build it right. Build it once. Build it right. Build it once. Build it right. You say cutbacks. We say fight back. You say cutbacks. We say fight back. You say cutbacks. We say fight back. What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it?
Protest.
What do we want? No cuts. When do we want it?
Free Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Grant the visas! Grant them all! Grant the visas! Grant them all! Save the children! Save them all! Save the children! Save them all! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea!
Beautiful bride. People having their lunch. The famous Octagon in Dunedin. Have a place to have lunch, and all that protest is growing. But the mayor's taking off. Not that he can do a lot about it. Good on them, it takes guts to bloody